Hi guys, it's Carrie with craftycarrie.com, and I'm here today to share a really cute and sweet project with you for these adorable little gift tags. And I made these recently because I had a big buy one get one free sale with some of my retired items. And for every $50 that people spent in the sale, I picked out a fun little goodie from my stash of embellishments and paper and ribbons, and put a cute little gift tag on it and some ribbon, and it just makes it so much fancier. So I want to show you how to make these little tags, which would be great for any sort of gift tag or hostess present, and they are very simple. So let's take a look. So the products that I'm featuring are out of our August through December 2020 mini catalog, or our kind of fall holiday catalog. And if you need a catalog, I will be sharing a link below for how to request one, as well as how to get on my email list so you can find out about my next BOGO sale. I'm not sure when that'll be, but you might want to be in the know. So this is the suite that I'm featuring. It's on pages 44 and 45 of the annual catalog, and it is just beautiful. It's even prettier in real life than it is on the pages of the suite. So let me show you a little bit of what we're going to be using. So here is the paper, and this is a specialty designer series paper because it is one side of each sheet has this foiled effect. And I just love all of the paper in this collection. It's gorgeous, and both sides are really lovely. So one side has that foiled effect, and the other side is just really nice fall colors. The other thing you'll need is some very vanilla cardstock. So I already have a piece here that I've started to cut down. So your main piece for the tag, you're going to want to cut at 2 inches by 4 inches. And the reason I went with 2 inches is because it fits in our tag punch perfectly, and 4 inches because then you can get 3 out of the length of a 12-inch strip. So I wanted to maximize the number I could get out of this really pretty paper. So that's a 2-inch by 4-inch strip. And then out of the very vanilla, we're going to cut it so it's just a little bit smaller so you can see that background paper behind. So this one we're going to cut at 1 3/4 and then 3 7/8. All right, so that's it for the trimming. And then we'll take our tag topper punch. And you can see here how easily, when you cut the paper to 2 inches, especially if you cut it a scant 2 inches, so it just fits in there perfectly, you butt it all the way to the edge. You could flip it either way if you want to, and then punch that out. And then for the smaller piece, you're definitely going to want to hold it upside down because it's a little, it doesn't quite line up in the grooves, so you'll want to eyeball it centered so you have sort of the same gap on either side. I'll punch that. And then we're going to make our 3 cute little shapes. So here we're using the Beautiful Autumn stamp set. So each one of these stamps has an outline image and then an interior filler image. So I'm going to put the outline image on one side of my clear block and then the filler image on the other side. Uh-oh, there it is. Okay. And we just need to stamp one of each, and then we'll punch them out. So I've got some scrap here of Very Vanilla, and I am using these 3 colors. I'm using Early Espresso, Cajun Craze, and Crushed Curry. And there will be a supply list in the notes of the video, so you can easily shop for the products that you need. So we're going to go ahead and stamp our acorn. And then we'll stamp the acorn filler, and we're going to stamp off, which just means that we're going to stamp on the scrap paper first and then line it up inside our image. And that just creates a little lighter color effect. And then crushed curry. So that's a great way to get multiple colors out of just your one ink pad, is by using that stamping off technique. So here's the crushed curry, and again, I'm going to stamp off. And then finally, the Cajun Craze. stamp off first. You don't have to, but it shows more of the definition in the image when you do that. And I love those photopolymer stamps that you can just see through them so easily. So then in the suite, there's a punch pack, so you can easily punch out your cute little shapes. So I'm going to go ahead and punch out my acorn and my leaf, and I may have punched these. If I'd stamped them the other way, I could have more easily punched them out, but it's not a problem. I'll just cut off this scrap, turn this around. All right, so I've got my 3 little shapes. And then I wanted a little sentiment on here. And so I used the Itty Bitty Greeting stamp set, this For You. So I'm going to find that image. Grab another clear block, and I'm just going to use my Early Espresso again and line that up kind of right on the bottom. All right, and then we're going to use some mini dimensionals to pop these up. So I'm just going to put one little one on the back of each of these. Okay, and I like to line up the acorn in the middle first to kind of center it. Then we'll put Cajun Craze leaf up there. And our crushed curry down there. And then you could decide which side of the paper you like showing up. They're both super cute. Now to tie this all together, we're going to use some linen thread. So I'll just cut off probably about 8 inches. And you put it through the 2 layers. Boop, and voila! You've got your cute little tag. How quick and easy was that? So these were pretty fast to mass produce. I made a bunch of them for all the people who participated in my sale. And that was really, really fun. And I think it just added to the cuteness of the packaging. And then I tied up the packages with the ribbon that coordinates with this suite. So there's 2 colors. I just have a tiny bit left because I used it all up. But you have this mint macaron basket weave, and then this shiny copper little thin ribbon. And they're just so pretty. So thanks for coming along with me to make this cute little project. If you would like to recreate this, please check out the supply list in the notes, and feel free to drop me a comment if you have any questions. I would be happy to help. Thanks so much, and happy crafting!